start for another 12 minutes. Wow, okay. So we're not gonna start for another 12 minutes, but in the meantime, we'll give you a little rundown of this team so far. I think they're 5-0. I don't believe they've lost a set yet, so this is a really good Walls team. I'm not sure about this Burke team. But how about you guys give us some players to watch here?
Well, I haven't really been to a volleyball game yet this year, but noticing in warm-ups, number 29 for Walls, Margaret, has been looking pretty sharp, hitting spikes in the corners, just like she did there, you couldn't see. She's been looking good all around, clean sets, clean bumps.
Yeah, I agree. I think also somebody else to watch is number 19, Allie. I believe she plays outside hitter, but since their setter, Linnea, left the team, she's been playing setter. So depending on what she plays here today, it could really affect the tide of the game. And who plays setter and who plays outside hitter.
Yeah, all right. Looks like we do have 10 more minutes until the game starts, but we can get you to the court to watch some warm-ups.
All right, welcome all of you who have just joined us. We're gonna get underway here in a second. School Without Walls Penguins take on Burke.
That horn is the one bad thing about the school.
If you're just joining us, I'm Elia Brooks-Rubin here with Manny Minerva and Emmett Gerstein. As we progress in this game, our broadcast crew will get progressively smaller due to prior engagements, but for now, you've got all three of us. We'll see who's the starting lineup here for Walls in a second. In the meantime, let's see, what do we want to see from this team in this game today?
I want to see them get them out in front early. I think they have a great chance to get some good attacks in. This Burke team looks a little shaky, so I think if they can just get out there, get some aces, get some good spikes on the returns from serves, I think they'll be set for the 3 sets they're gonna take.
Yeah, I completely agree. Like we said before, Walls hasn't lost a set yet, so let's keep that streak going and win the first one at a time.
Yeah, I agree. I want to see some good communication here. I feel like that's key. This is a gym where the noise is really echoey, so you've got to be very crisp with your calls. Make sure everyone knows what they're supposed to be doing, and I think that's our key to winning. This team, I think Walls is better than Burke, at least watching them warm up, and I think this is easily a game we can win every set. So let's go out and execute.
As a team setup, we'll leave you guys for a little while, and then once the action gets started, we'll come back.
All right, looks like we're about to have the opening serve. Don't know who's serving, but starting for Walls is up front, Margaret.
Natalie and
Olivia, I think. No, if I Simone.
I think our roster is maybe messed
Yeah.
up.
our numbers are messed up. I believe that's Olivia.
And starting in the back is Kaya, Lourdes, and Allie.
Allie serving.
Allie will serve first.
And we're about to get underway. There we go. The ref up in his chair. And back down from his chair. This is very frustrating.
Oh, I think the ref is here. The actual ref is arriving right now.
Oh no. So are they gonna take a break?
I don't know if that's the case.
All right, it appears we've lost Emma Gerstein from our broadcast crew. I'll be leaving in the next 20 minutes, and then we'll leave it up to Manny Minerva.
Our hope was to get a good one set or so, or maybe even two sets
And
out of these two.
Here's the ref, finally. So for those of you unaware, this game was supposed to start at 5, and then at Conflict Court. We're playing at the Whittle School, which is a nice school, but it's neither team's home floor, so there was a scheduling conflict, and we were scheduled to start at 5:45. We're now well past 6, and no sign of starting. Well, we almost got there for a second, but now the actual ref is here, and I'm sure he's gonna have to fill out some stuff before we can start. So we'll see where this goes, and we'll come back when we're about to get underway.
Alright, and it looks like we're finally about to get underway as Allie is stepping up to serve. A lot of noise from the Burke bench right now.
And the whistle blows, and we are underway. Here comes the serve. Over, and cannot be handled by Burke, and Walls takes the early lead.
That was a great location on that set from Allie there. Not a lot, number 55, I think, to do with it.
And the alternate ref walking back through the court. Oh boy. Will that point even count? Let us see. I'm really not sure what these delays are for.
The scoreboard still hasn't updated.
That's the least of our concerns here. We're trying to get this game played before it gets dark outside. These kids all have school tomorrow. We gotta get this going. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
The point will
not count, and now Margaret's up to serve.
Point will not count. Margaret, number 29, will serve, and we will start over. My apologies. What a rocket. Wow. And an ace for Margaret to start off this game. And it's 1-0 Walls anyway.
And I get the feeling from these last two plays that we're going to be seeing a lot of those today.
I would hope so, at least from our side.
Guess I jinxed it.
And just mishit a little. Happens to everyone. Let's see what this Walls defense can do to start this game. And miscommunication, and it drops. And that's what I was talking about when we opened. Just this, I mean, I'm not sure if you can hear, but this sound is echoing. It's really loud in here, despite the fact that we have no fans. So just making sure everyone knows what's happening. And they rule that it hit the line. So that point will go to Burke with an ace. Oh. And the ref calls it in despite the line judge calling it out. Interesting. Nice attack. Burke handles it, but a miscommunication on their part, and it'll be a Walls point.
Looks like number 1 on Burke wanted it, but number 23 just kind of got around her and hit it into the net.
Yeah, and she took a whale at it, but she wasn't really in good position to try to spike it. Oh, and a mishit by Natalie. But yeah, that was just poor decision making by number 23 for Burke.
Now Elizabeth gets subbed in, number 10 for Natalie.
It's the serve, and it's put up high in the air. And a beautiful shot by Kaya. Wow.
Yeah, great placement there.
Tipped right over. Perfectly placed, as you said. It's right in between the front line and the back. There's really nothing Burke can do about it. And here's Julia in the serve. Oh, an ace. Oh, wow. And we're all knotted up here at 4. Another one, and short. And that's 3 points Walls has now given Burke just on the serve. And Burke only has 5 points total.
Yeah, Walls can't get anything going on the serves. I mean, they get an ace and then they hit into the net or hit it out. Hopefully it's just early game jitters.
And they get that point right back for number 23 on Burke. And it will be Kaya doing the serving for Walls. I wouldn't mind just seeing her put it over the net. This Burke team hasn't been able to handle rallies so far. So I just don't want to see another mishit here. And that is exactly what we got. That's 4 of Burke's 6 points are now due to missed serves. Really not the start you wanted to see there. But otherwise, it's been the Walls defense and return game has been very sharp.
Yeah, it looks like she kind of hit it a little upwards instead of getting her arm all around it.
And number 61 gets a big applause as she sits down. Number 16 in the game for Burke. Serve up, and that is mishit. And it'll be Walls playing this game. It's been a sloppy game to start so far. Liz and Simone will sit down in favor of Lourdes and Natalie. Lourdes to serve. And that'll get over. And again, not handled by Burke.
And that's exactly what we want to see. I mean, it wasn't a crazy serve, but it just got to a point where Burke could not get there. And hopefully she can repeat it now.
We want to thank you all for joining us. This is by far the biggest audience we've had so far. And there's an ace from Lourdes, and this is what we want to see. A couple of beautiful serves in a row. Get some momentum here. Get this Burke team on their heels. And another one. I mean, this is exactly what they need.
Yeah, not much to say about that one. It's just keep going.
over a great effort by Kaya. And she's a little hobbled.
The glass is knocked off and the impact up with the ground.
Hey, I mean, it's full effort. That's commitment right there. Exactly what you want to see. Early game, she just put it all on the line there. And you can't be mad at that.
Walls got kind of surprised by that second hit bump.
And that'll be short. And now Burke has returned a lot of these favors of missed serves. So we've had a quick start to this game. 10-8 school without walls. Oh, wow. And Burke was just shocked.
Yeah, I mean, frozen there. Just let it sail right over their heads and bounce. Pretty in the court.
Yeah, that was an absolute beauty right there. And another one. And, I mean, you can see early in this game. Oh, timeout. You can see early in this game, the Walls team is just a lot more talented. Had some sloppy serves early, but they've cleaned it up. And what was a 7-5 deficit is now a 12-8 lead. And we love to see it. I mean, this has been mostly a really clean game apart from the serving. On Walls' part, at least. Burke has not really been able to get their returns going. I think Walls has, what, 6 aces?
Yeah,
5
something
aces?
like that. 5 aces, I think. Maybe even more.
Whatever it is, it's an extremely large amount. And, I mean, we haven't had a lot of opportunities to return and get a real rally, but so far we've looked decent when we are returning. And the serves seem like they're turning around and starting to get cleaned up, and this could be a really long night for Burke.
Yeah, I think this is what the most of the sets are going to be. As the obnoxious horn cuts me off. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of serves, and hopefully most of them aces for Walls.
And another one. Gorgeous. I mean, that one, that may have been going out, but it's too close to tell, and there's really nothing Burke could do about that. Good effort, and a little too much from Kaya, but a little too close to net. Good effort from Ali there. That was a great run of serves. Actually, I think they missed a point for school without walls. I think the score would be 13-9. We'll see if they notice that. And it's out, and now it is 13-9 on the scoreboard too. Well, now it's 10-9, 101-9. I'm not sure what's going on with the scoreboard here, but Walls leads either 13 or 14-9.
And now they give us 12 again. So.
And it's in. Oh my goodness, a bullet. And now it's 15. So they did keep the points. That was the best serve all day, without a doubt.
And sadly, I missed it. I was looking at the scoreboard, but.
And that one a little long, but I mean, Margaret's hitting rockets out here. That's all I gotta say. There's 61 to serve again. Oh, we're up to 20 viewers. Thank you all so much. 61 will serve. Dug out by Kaya. It's way out there, and another miscommunication. It's just those balls in the middle there gotta be handled. It was a beautiful dig, and set well. And it's hit out. And a couple of small miscues there by Walls. First, not communicating, and then a little touch too hard into the net. Oh, what a dig. Popped over and... Oh, that did not look fun.
pancaked into the ground.
Yeah, it landed awkwardly, did a little half split there.
It was
The
a
knees
great
slid
effort.
apart.
You have to respect
Oh
it.
yeah. I mean, and that was a beautiful little combo of saving it twice. She went all out for it. Narrowly missed it. It was a great dig on Margaret's part for us. Picking it right off the ground and setting up perfectly for. Oh, and an ace. Beautiful.
It looks
Serve
like the
there.
libero misplayed that a little bit, kind of bumped it off to the side instead of playing it cleanly.
And we've seen a couple of those, just slightly out of position and mistouching it as a result. And that'll go out, nail the Burke coach.
I gotta make him a little scared.
That's one way to intimidate him, as Liz will check in for Natalie after Natalie finishes serving. Here comes an underhand serve. You don't see a lot of those. Set up twice. Oh, beautifully hit. Oh, man. Just missed. Would have liked to see maybe 3 touches and set up a perfect shot, but I admire the taking your chances there and trying to surprise Burke. Hit by Kaya, and this set is getting a little close. It's 17-15 Walls. They led 15-9 at one point.
I mean, Wallace is outplaying them but not outscoring them, as the old saying goes.
It's put up. And that is smacked, but dug out by the libero and put over. A mistake by Burke after a beautiful dig by 21. They should have gone for a third hit. And here comes Julia, number 11, a sophomore, on the serve in place of Olivia.
And going to that last play, that was a great hit by Kaya, the one she's been looking for these past couple plays.
Miss hit, and we hope we're not getting back to that. See if Walls can close out this first set. They need, if you're unfamiliar with the rules of volleyball, they play to 25, win by 2. And either best out of 3 or best out of 5 set. I believe best out of 5 today, but we'll see. And that's an ace that skimmed the top of the net for Burke. Now this is a 1-point affair. Some trouble handling it for number 23. And a miss hit by Burke. And here's Kaya to serve. Beautiful.
A great serve by Kaya. I mean, that's all you gotta do. You gotta get the ball over. Doesn't even have to have that much velocity on it. And Burke just can't seem to do anything with it.
Yeah, they haven't been able to handle the serves. And if they do, this Walls return game has been pretty solid here thus far. But another mistake. You can't keep giving Burke 3 points. I mean, it's gonna come back to haunt you at some point, even if it's not this game, this set, this game. At some point, these missed serves against a better team will cost them a set or a match. But Burke seems determined to not let themselves get an advantage, as it seems like every time Walls miss hits, Burke returns the favor.
Yeah, but I mean, it really goes to show, against a team like Burke, only a 3-point difference this late in the set. Against a better team, who knows what would happen.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful. And that is what you like to see. It's not technically a block, I don't believe, but it's functionally a block. She puts it right down from right at the net and rewards her team. Here's Lourdes with the serve again. Oh, beautiful dig and over, and that one is set over softly. Burke will set it up. Dug by Lourdes. Julia to Kaya. Oh, what a shot. The backline hit. A perfect shot. Got up on the arms of the Burke player. And she never really had a shot. That was exactly what we want to see.
And that set earlier by Aliova actually could have been a great play because they a missed set by Lourdes, or a missed serve.
And I was just about to say Lourdes has been the best and most consistent server for Walls. And I still think she has, even with that mishit. But a great late decision there by Kaya, and Walls is 1 point away from winning this set with Ali, who is one of their better servers and had a run of great serves in the middle of the set, looking to close it out right here. And she's a little long.
Yeah, you can see she got a little bit under that one. Hopefully the serve here by Burke will close it out for Walls, as they have not had much success in their serves.
Yeah, we'll see. Number 18 for Burke will serve. Just came into the game, I think. Served by Lourdes. Set for Margaret. And, oh, a nice play by number 7. Oh. Mishit by Olivia, and, you know, you would have liked to see, her set that up.
Yeah, that was an interesting decision because that far back from the net, it's hard off your back foot to get a good hit over. Not a good set.
Also, I noticed there was 4 Walls players right around the ball. A little off on the communication there, and that one is set a little too far. And it'll be Burke point, and now this gets interesting here. Burke just needs 2 more here to tie it, and it is win by 2. So, and that'll do it. A little bit of luck to end the set after some miscues, but overall, a solid first set for Walls. I'm gonna have to go, so I will leave you with Manny for the rest of the way.
All right. Thank you,
Take it away,
Elia,
Manny.
for being here longer than he probably should have been. So now as they go into their between set timeout or break, we'll just leave you with a nice little view of their meetings. And we are back with the Walls versus Burke volleyball match. Walls has taken the first set, looking to build on that performance. I think they had a decent showing the first half, some decent serves, but also some bad ones, and I want to see some improvement on those. I think the key is just to get the ball over the net on every play, call outs, and make sure there's good communication, because if they can do that, I mean, they could win this set by 20 points. So hopefully this will be a quick one for them and the next one, but it remains to be seen what will happen. The referee is taking note of the players on the field. It looks like it'll be... Olivia looks to be coming on for Julia, maybe. Not too clear right now. Yeah, so Olivia comes on for Julia. The front row will be Natalie, Margaret, and Olivia, while the back is Allie, Kaya, and Simone. And 61 for Burke to serve. Been pretty solid this game so far. And that's a great play by Allie there. The Burke defenders were expecting a hit from the Walls team, but she just sets it right over the blockers' heads into a dead zone, and they can't do anything about it. And I think Margaret went a bit too strong with that one. Couldn't quite get it high in the air, and it hits the net. So that'll be 1-1 to start this set off. Allie goes for another setter dump. Not quite successful, hitting the net. And I think they had good blocking there, Burke did, so might not have been successful anyway. A little miscommunication there on Burke's part, and a bad set will let Walls tie it back up. Natalie to serve now, number 23. Oh, and Olivia narrowly dodges that serve. Went a little low. Walls has 7 players on the court now, and Natalie steps off. Simone up to the front row. And she throws it up badly the first time, and the second time, even though it looked to be a little better, did not help her. Walls really needs to get a serve over here, because that usually will guarantee them a point, but they've had struggles so far. Maybe one serve has gone their way so far. And that'll make another missed serve by Julia this time. Looks like number 20 on Burke to serve. Now a couple bad serves in a row. 4-4, Burke and Walls trading points. And that's not what you like to see out of the clearly superior team here. Hopefully Kaya can turn this around, maybe get a couple aces here. And that's the first one. Hits it right in the middle where Burke can do nothing to stop it. Nice hit by Kaya. Ties it back up for Burke. Let's see if Seven can get it over. She does. A bump set by Julia. Ooh, and a close save there by, I think, Simone. Hits the net and lands on Burke's side, and number 16 for Burke seems to be injured. Took a pretty rough fall trying to get that ball. Hopefully it's nothing serious, and now Walls are just going to take this opportunity to hopefully talk about their serves, which have been, they've been okay, but just not been hitting the mark. Here's Lourdes to serve. And a great serve by her. Another miscommunication by the Burke back line. And usually in those situations, I mean, you'd rather both players go for the ball than none. But Burke finally gets it up. And that was a tough play. Setter couldn't quite get over, and the back row attack was a little off. So Wall's hopefully going to take this opportunity, score some more points, build a bigger lead. A nice serve by Lourdes. And a great bump serve there by Julia, and Allie with the kill. Kind of wobbles around there on Burke's side for a couple seconds, but eventually falls down. And looks like a timeout by the Burke coach after Wallace goes on a little run here. I think 4 points in a row. So Burke's going to try to work it out, and Wallace I don't think has much to talk about. And we are back after that timeout. Lourdes to serve again. That left side for us looking pretty wide open. She aims for it, doesn't quite get it down. Oh, Margaret just misses that hit. A little too low, but that could have been a very good shot if she got it up. Burke has been showing a lot of hustle and a lot of effort today. Seven lays out for that one, doesn't quite get it. And a couple bumps from the Walls side gets it to a spot where Burke can't really reach it. And a great serve by Allie there, wonderful placement. The Burke libero, number 21. Hits it off her right arm and it goes out. Allie is looking to keep it going now. 11-6 Walls is the score. And the pass from number 16 hits number 23 in the face after another great serve by Allie. She's tearing it up right now. And the libero gets that one up, but slight miss hit by number 23 on Burke sends it far. That's another great serve for Allie. I think that's 4 points in a row. And she's getting it over spots that aren't that easy. And very nice by Natalie there to prevent anything from going over. Another timeout by Burke called. And you can see why. They're just not figuring this out. Only 1 point since that last timeout, while Walls, I think, has 5. Maybe all by Allie. And you can see Wallace took a very quick timeout there, only 40 seconds. And you can see why. I mean, they're just tearing it up right now. Allie's going to keep serving. And don't quite know what we're waiting for here. Maybe the clock to wind down. Bit of confusion in the scorers table. It was the obnoxious horn waiting to be sounded. Another great serve by Allie. And good receive by number 20, but 7 couldn't quite get it back up. And not really much to say about this. Good effort there by Burke to return Allie's serve, but just they can't quite get it. Another great serve by Allie. I believe that is 8 in a row, 9 in a row now for her. Or well, serves by her. Not really giving the rest of the team an opportunity to play, although I'm sure they like that. This is a bit far for Margaret there. Hasn't had much success on those cross shots, but she's been hitting the ball well, just a little bit off on location. And Allie's streak of serves is finally over. It was great by her, putting in places where Burke just could not get it. Now 61 to serve. And hits the net, and it is Wall's serve again. Now it looks to be Margaret. I think she's got probably one of the strongest hits in here, so her serves, when they're accurate, are probably the hardest to return. And goes for a little bit of curl on that one. Maybe unnecessary, but it was nice and great location right on the line. Maybe you want to see her try that again. Now that they're up by 12, you know, this is a good time to experiment. the antenna and Walls point. Burke, they did a much better job in the first set of returning the points, but also Walls is keeping a lot more pressure on them. Another strong serve by Margaret there. That'll make 3 in a row for her. 4 more points to close this set out for Walls. And you gotta think that they're gonna do it. I mean, 14 up. And touched by the libero, number 21. Wasn't too clear if that was going in or out. She probably had to make a last-minute decision there. Not a lot of help from her team. But great location by Margaret, making it tough to know where that was gonna go. And she follows that long one up, that back 21 up, with a short one that falls right in the middle, and the libero can't get to it. She's doing a great job of moving their players around and mixing it up. It doesn't quite get it over the net there. A great run, though, there. Great hit by Natalie, number 23. Almost gets blocked by Burke, but she gets over it. And now she's up to serve. So hopefully she can close this set out with the serve right here. And there it is. And that was a great serve, very strong. And now after the second set, they'll take another break. And hopefully this will be the second to last. And we are back here at the third set, Walls versus Burke. Varsity volleyball. Walls had a great second set. A lot of aces, good defense, good offense, and hopefully they can just repeat that and finish this game out quickly. I think the last set ended 25-7. Quite the blowout. So Walls looking here to capitalize on that. See if they can make it 25-6. Margaret to serve here. Great location there. Repeating what she did last set. We'll see if this is the start of another run. Don't want to jinx it though. And it looks like off Olivia's shoulder there. And now 61 up to serve. I think she's their best server. Very consistent and got decent power on it. Oh, what a spike there by Natalie, number 23. Great location. I mean, blockers couldn't do anything about that one. And also a great set by number 19. Just a great play all around by Walls. And that's kind of what you were hoping to see coming into this game. And Natalie builds off that last hit and kill with a great serve. Right at the middle defender for Burke. And now she's serving again. I think one of Burke's main problems here is not a lot of mobility. I mean, they have not been able to get to the ball well, and when they do, it's at awkward angles, and Walls has been very good at exploiting that. That's now 4 serves in a row for Natalie. Good effort by Burke on their side, but an errant first hit kind of collapsed the play. Natalie to serve again. And got a little too much to the side there on that serve, but a great run by her. Got 4 or 5 points for Walls. And she's had a great game so far. Interesting serve there by number 16 on Burke. Went way up in the air, but good defense by Walls, and then a good attack. Got them the point there. And Burke called a timeout. So Walls is going to get a little bit of a break. But hopefully they can keep their momentum out of this timeout as they have in the last set and keep scoring points. And looks to be Julia to serve here. Right down the middle for her. Good serve and then upset by Julia, but Walls couldn't quite capitalize on it. Burke doing a good job of just getting the ball back over the net. And Walls has to break through on those. A miscommunication there. Now it looks like it's going to cost them the point. Two players crashed into each other and then hard play for Julia there on the outside. And missed serve there by Burke. It does look like the timeout has helped Burke though. They got a couple points there, some good defense. And Walls just trying to turn it around now. Did a great job of that with that serve. Those serves down the middle have been very effective. That back middle defender has not been able to get up to receive those serves. Maybe fooled a little bit by the spin or something. And a little far on that serve by Kaya. It was a good first serve though, and hopefully Walls can then return this next one and get serve back. Good serve by Burke. Margaret, I think she thought it was going to come in a little harder there, but it just drops right in front of her. Yeah, it's a tough play. To hit it on that throw. And that serve goes wide. Looks like Lourdes now have to serve. She's been having a great serving game. A little run in the first set and some points in the second. And also playing great defense today. Unlucky there. Goes a little wide. I think one of the biggest problems Walls has had on their serves is they're trying to place it too much, but they have to realize that Burke is just not returning it. Burke very hyped up about that point. That was pretty hard fought. Good little play there. Walls almost got it back, but Natalie missed it a little bit on the hit. And nobody there to receive that set by Lourdes. Burke coming back a little bit. Walls kind of needs to tighten up here on defense. Very similar to the first set here, where Walls should not be this close, but they are, unfortunately. I think that's now 3 serves where Burke has thrown it up and stopped it and then proceeded to miss the serve. So maybe you get a little rattled after you miss that first one. A lot more pressure on the second. Allie now to serve. A great run last set. Maybe half the points were under her sets. Serves, sorry. Oh, she might have stepped on the line there when she served. And just a couple bad breaks for Walls here. Still winning though, 11-10. And definitely a lot of time left in this set to build up a lead and close this game out very well. And a bit of confusion here on who's the next server for Burke. Tie it up for Burke after a good serve and some unlucky hits for Walls. Natalie hits it over. Seems that Burke has kind of given up on running 3-hit plays and they're just focusing on getting it back over, which so far these past couple points has been effective. They've now taken the lead 12-11. And goes out by a couple inches. A great call there for Walls. Looks like Margaret serves. Oh, and the line judge calls it in. A very questionable call there. I can't say I agree, although she does have a better view than me. So that'll make it 13-11. And the serve goes far. Those back sets are pretty tough, especially when down. You kind of want to make it perfect to give your spiker the best chance, and that's just too much. Alright, now Walls finally gets a point here. 14-12. Margaret up to serve, one of their best servers. Very consistent this game. Hopefully she can keep it up. And an illegal set there, and you can see that off the hands. Way too much push. Margaret is going to continue to serve. Oh. Hits the very top of the net and bounces back on Walls' side. Make it 15-13 Burke. I think a good play here would be very good for Walls. Get their morale back up. Kaya maybe thought she was a little closer to the net. Tries to hit it down, but she wasn't quite close enough. That's not what Walls needed there. Another miscommunication. Walls does get a little lucky though. I think it might have been Natalie, the one who actually hit it over. And then Burke hits it out for a point in their favor. 16-14 Burke still. Natalie, another great player this game. Catches the inside of the ball. Serve goes low and wide. A tough break there. Now it's Burke back up to serve. Number 16, looks like. Another break by the referee here. More confusion. Hopefully this little meeting by Walls can help them, you know, tighten up defensively and offensively. Still number 16 up to serve, so that didn't seem to be the problem. Serve goes a little long by Allie. They've had some good setups here, but haven't quite delivered. Now make it 18-14 Walls. They really need some points here quick, because Burke is starting to get to the point where they could win this set. Hit too long out of the back of the court. 19-14 Burke. And finally a timeout by Walls is called. I think they need this one. Down 5. 19-14. Alright, well, we'll take it to a little break. And the timeout is over. I've been trying to mute so that you don't hear the horn just as the timeout ends. It is probably one of the loudest sounds I've heard in a while. A great serve by Burke. Allie sets it over. There it is. That's what Walls needed. A well-executed play there. A good hit by Olivia, I think, who comes off for Julia. Over all the Burke's defenders' heads and lands in the back of the court. Now Julia to serve. Nice serve by Julia. And number 7 for Burke doesn't quite get it over. Walls hopefully starting a little bit of a comeback here. 2 points now on the Walls. Does not hit it squarely, throws a little bit too much and doesn't get enough on it, right into the net. 23 for Burke. Serve. Haven't seen her serve quite often this game. And it looked like she almost punched it. Goes wide and into the hole. Now it's Kaya to serve. Great recovery there by Walls. What a play. And a great hit by Allie to cap it off. She's been playing setter today, but I think she is naturally a hitter. So you can see her skill there, placing it even with a questionable set, placing it right where she needs it to go. And a Apologies if I'm wrong about that fact. I might be completely misguided. Good serve by Kaya. Oh, that was an illegal hit and a half. Basically pushes it over the net. Another good serve by Kaya. The libero for Burke, number 21, is having some issues getting the ball off the middle of her bumps. Now Walls has finally tied it up back at 20. Hopefully they can finish this last stretch, put 5 points in the bag, and close this game out. And the timeout is over. Kaya to serve now. A couple points in her favor so far. And another good serve. That back middle spot is it's a great spot to aim your serves, because maybe 10 to 20 points that just come off serves to right there. In these 3 sets. Another good serve by Kaya. Looks like Burke kind of figured out that the libero should take those in the middle, but couldn't quite convert the point. Only 3 points left for Walls to make this a 3-0 sweep. Oh, bounces right off the top of the net. Doesn't quite make it over. Maybe an inch higher, and that's a point for Walls. 22-21 Walls right now. Great play there. And Natalie's going to come on for Liz. I haven't seen too much playing time this game. Lourdes with the serve. Again, she's been great so far at serves today. Let's get it over. Bump into each other, Kaya and Natalie there, but get it over again. And these plays where the blockers hit it right over after the receive have not gone well so far. A couple points have come of it, but overall, I would like to see more sets from there. Great hit by Allie there off the bump serve by Julia. And when Walls gets those hits over, I mean, there's not much Burke is doing. So it's just been those times where the miscommunications or mishits on offense, have caused them to lose points. But now, this is game point for Walls. Good rally here. Natalie to hit. In. That is, I don't know what went on through that line judge's head there. I thought that was in by about a foot. That should have iced the game there for Walls. now they have to regain another point here off the serve by Burke. The set, too close to the net, and now it's all tied up at 24. We're going to win by 2 here. So Walls is going to have to put up 2 points now to win this game. Burke still at 0 sets to them. So even if they win this, they will still have to win 2 more sets to win this. You have to like Walls' chances here, even if they lose this set. But we're hoping that they can just finish it out here with maybe a couple serves and a couple good plays on defense and offense. Thank you to all our viewers who have been here the whole time. Thanks for supporting the Walls team. No spectators today. So hopefully you guys got what you wanted out of this stream. Allie with the set over. Doesn't quite work. Again, set over. Touched by Burke. What is happening? This is some terrible officiating so far. Number 55 clearly touched that. And this is... And the referee claims to not have seen it. 25-24 Burke. And we know that if Walls loses this set, it's because of the officiating. It's sad to see that Walls' first loss set of the season goes to that, but what can you do? They keep playing. Hopefully they will close out this game in the next set number 4, the first set 4 that they've played all season. So now another 3-minute break, and we'll get back to you when the game starts again. And we are back after that terrible officiating at the end of the last set, which let Burke win it 26-24. Terrible way to lose, but now Walls is back. I'm sure they're fired up. They know they deserve to win this game, and they're going to play their hearts out to win it. And, you know, they got some unlucky breaks last game and some missed hits, but hopefully this game they can turn it around, or sorry, this set they can turn it around and, you know, close it out, hopefully very quickly. This game was supposed to start at 5:45, or sorry, 5. I don't think many people expected it to go too far past 6, and it's currently 7:30 plus, so, you know, I think a lot of these players are hoping to get home, probably have homework to do. And it's been a pretty terrible timetable so far. And number 61 now up to serve. Don't think she's missed a serve yet. Hopefully that can start now. Is lined up to defend. And looks like I called it as the ball goes out the door and into the hallway. Quite a bit wide, and a good call by the Walls team there to let Margaret know that it was out. Great serve by Margaret there. Right past number, can't quite see, the middle back defender for Burke. Looking to repeat it. And she does. Number 7 does not get a good hit in. Off the high serve, and it goes straight into the net. That's 3-0 Walls already. Make that 4-0. You can clearly see Margaret is fired up. Some great serves here. Great location. Great power. And there's another one. 5-0. And you can hear the Burke coach getting mad. And there's another one as the ball goes into the hallway again. Timeout called by Burke, it seems like. Yes, as the clock starts. And you know, you gotta expect that there. 6 points in a row, I should say, for Walls. Most of them off serves. And hopefully they can just keep going at it, you know. Margaret, you know, she doesn't have to get 25, but a couple more would certainly help here. And we're back after that Burke timeout. Margaret up to serve again. Let's see if she can keep going. And the line judge, not quite sure what happened there. The serve looked to be out, but some confusion here. Yep, and he calls it. Now, 16 for Burke up to serve. Couldn't quite see her number there. She does not elect to go with that one. And does not make it over. Maybe feeling a little bit of pressure after seeing Margaret serve so well. Now Olivia's going to come on, Simone's going to come on for this, and Natalie's going to serve. Another good server today so far. Might have jinxed it there. Misses a little wide to the left, but it was a good idea there to go for that left boundary line. Oh, hits number 1 in the head. Dark right at her. And that's another missed serve for Burke. Now it's Julia in for Olivia to serve. Seems like she comes in to serve when Olivia is up. Contrary to what the Burke player said, is not out. It was pretty far in, but number 16 called it out, and 23 listened, and that drops in for a point to Wolves. And Julia's going to serve again. Good serve there. Great defense by Liz. And Simone hits it over. And a great sequence there by Walls. Great save, I think. I couldn't quite tell who it was there. I've got it just over the net, and Burke could not do anything with it. Julia's still serving. The score is now 10-2 Wolves. A long serve, and the players bump into each other. Both still alive. And it looks like both players might have touched it on that first receive. And so that would make it 4 touches total and a point for Wolves. 11-2 now. Oh. 5 takes a little bit of a fall there. Couldn't quite tell if it was intentional, but misses the ball, and a good serve by Julia. And on fire so far. 12 points for Wolves, 2 to Burke. That looks pretty close to me, but no complaints from either side here, so looks like the line judge may have been correct there. A great hit, though, by Simone. Just barely missing one. Does not hit it on that throw up. Make it 6 for 6 on the day, I believe, for throws up and serves missed after that. Sorry, didn't hit it on the first throw and then missed the serve. 13-3 Wolves. Great location. Nobody on Burke's side went for it. A great serve there by Kaya. Allowed a little too far. Looks like she got under it a bit. But so far in this set, this is the kind of performance. This and in set 2, this is the performance that I was expecting to see. First and third sets, a little shaky. Oh, and just barely makes it over. Maybe a bit of a lucky break, but also a good hit there. And Burke just kind of lets it fall right between them and the net. Like Lewis's hand didn't quite catch all the volleyball there, and dribbles off to the right side of the court. Good hit by Natalie, and Burke can do nothing there. A bit of a miscommunication between Margaret and Kaya. Margaret was the one who got the dig up. But so far there have been some communications issues, maybe throughout the season too. where just not enough talk to see who's getting that dig and who's setting it after that. Great serve there by Allie. 23 tries to get her arms up, but ends up hitting it very far, almost into the exercise equipment on the second floor of this gym. Now Burke's gonna call a timeout, 17-5. You gotta like Walls' chances here. Seeing very little possibility for a comeback from Burke, especially with how they've been playing so far. You know, maybe a couple more serves, a couple more plays, and this game's over. And that'll be the end of the Burke timeout. Allie to serve now. Good receive by the libero. But the hit is out. And Walls didn't have to do anything on that play. You can see Allie gets a bigger run up than most other players here, but she does it well. Oh! Libero misjudges that one, hits her in the face, and bounces to the ground. Burke not regaining any of that, receiving capabilities that they had in the last set. Received by Lourdes, but everybody goes for it. Allie couldn't quite get to it, but just a little bit of miscommunication there. Not too big an error, especially when up by 13 as they are now. 61 back up to serve for Burke. Also, we apologize if you haven't been able to actually see any of Burke's serves. Camera angle's a little wonky here. Tough play there for Walls. Some missed hits. And 61 is back up to serve. Lourdes receives. Allie with the set. A little long, but Margaret with a great hit. Cuts across the court and gets it past all of the Burke defenders. Now 20-7, 5 more points, and this game is over. 61 doesn't get to it on great location from Margaret's serve. Another great serve. Now, so far, what she's done is get him either close or far, got him to step up or back up, and then done the exact opposite. So now you can see 21 is a little further up on the court. Oh, Natalie just barely gets it over with that chicken arm, I believe it's called, and Burke can do nothing about it. Another great serve, 24-7 Walls, one more here. Burke knows that this is their last chance to score any points this game. again, that play where Natalie tries to hit it back over does not work. Makes it a little tough for Walls on offense. Can't really get anything going, and the ball is too hard for Olivia to get. And the missed serve by 16 will ice the game. That'll make it 3-1 for Walls. Walls had some moments there. I mean, 2 of their sets were very well played, completely dominated, really what I expected. The other 2, the first one, they kind of eked it out pretty close, and then the second one, a combination of some bad defense, bad offense, bad everything, and some terrible officiating lost them that. So usually we would do players of the game with 3 announcers. I'm only 1, but I'll provide 3 kind of candidates. I'd have to go with Margaret, number 29. Some great serves, good hits. They had some good digs and receives on defense. Number 19, Allie, went on a great run in the second set with some serves, and then also in this last set, also great setting, and the times where she was given the ball to hit, she capitalized on it. And then finally, number 23, Natalie. Maybe those serves towards the end weren't great, and I don't know if that's her choice or kind of team strategy where she hits it back over right after the play, but other than that, she had a great game. Some great serves in the middle, and just a great game overall by everybody. So, maybe in the future they can do better on those last 2, or those games like the first and third sets, and play like the second and fourth sets against good teams, and that'll win them some games. Thank you to everybody who's still here, who've listened to my solo commentary for most of this game, and bye until the next sporting event that you choose to watch.